We them boys. We making noise. Listen, we them boys, whether we win or lose. See, that's what y'all don't understand. And I'm getting ready to do a shout out list to all these Panther fans that for some reason are contacting me today, but I ain't heard you. I ain't heard from you. Some of y'all in weeks. I ain't heard from you. Didn't hear from you last week when we won. So let me properly introduce myself. This is Juan Johnson, not your ordinary Cowboy fan. We are live at Cowboy Central. Yeah, we them boys. Hold up. We them boys. I almost forgot. Hold on, I almost forgot. That's what obnoxious Cowboy fans do. They go all the way out. Yeah. Well, watch this. This is not your ordinary Cowboy fan. I am Juan Johnson, and listen, we didn't win today. Well, whoop-de-doo. I mean, you can't win them all. I'm gonna go through this long list, Cowboy haters. This long list of obnoxious. That's what we was called. So I'm going to just give it back. These obnoxious Panther fans who, just because we didn't have our A game today. And now that looked good. Now I don't have no problem with Dak. I don't have no problem with that. Let me go and put that up real fast. I got Dak. See that Dak in the quotations right there. I don't have a problem with Dak. Dak, what? 3 touchdowns today. What about 219, 220 yards, something to that effect? I don't have the stats right in front of me. Dak had a great game. Cowboys running attack. Horrible. Horrible. And it's one thing when you get pigeonholed, into a offensive mindset that doesn't change and you don't make any changes. So that's really the problem with Eberflus. So let me put Eberflus up. That's the problem with Eberflus. And with the head coach, Shoddy. Um, Now, listen, if a team gets your number and you don't know how to change the game plan to suit the setting, makes me wonder a little bit about your acumen moving forward. Because the sign of any good coach is you've got to create a plan um, after the first plan doesn't work. So we are still going to have to deal with that. So, uh, not your ordinary Cowboy fan. I'm on YouTube, Juan Johnson. Hey, but what I want to talk about real fast, and I had some scores right here in front of me. I was going to share with you. I know y'all already know the score, so I'm just going to give you some information that you probably already know about. But let me get these scores up and show y'all what's going on in NFL country. Um, Latest scores right now is Tampa Bay beat the 49ers 30-19. Packers won. Yuck. Um, Got to hear about that next Sunday at church. 27-18. But Bengals, they don't look good right now. Bengals don't look good right now. Um, we've got what we got. Hold up. I should play my theme music. Um, Raiders beat the Titans, 20-10. Steelers beat the Browns. That was kind of obvious, right? 23-9. Patriots won again, 25-19. Quarterback looks good from Carolina. Um, can't think of something there. Right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Colts, Cardinals, 31-27. Colts won that. Rams, Ravens. Ravens don't look good right now. Don't have the quarterback. Chargers beat the Dolphins 29-27. So all them Dolphins fans talking all that junk. Yeah, I didn't win either. So you want to take a bus to Texas? How about take a bus down there to Miami? You didn't win today either. Not your ordinary Cowboy fan. Um, Seahawks beat the Jaguars, and now the Jaguars came off a high last week, and then look today. So listen, Sunday after Sunday, anybody can get beat. It just happens. It's the NFL. And in London early this morning, I didn't see the game. I was at church, but Broncos, Jets are now 0-6. Somebody is on the hot seat. Um, Glenn, excuse me. Somebody's on the hot seat. Uh, and of course, the Giants throttled them Eagles. So Eagle fans, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about today. But let's get back to these Panther fans. Panther fans must have won the Super Bowl today. Panthers fans, y'all must have won the Super Bowl today. And I'm not going to use no excuses. No excuses today. No excuses. No, 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 no. What you're going to hear is, we still them boys. We still them boys. We making noise. We still them boys, and we making noise, and we ain't kowtowing to anybody. Hold up. So until you Panthers fans get you some rings, I don't want to hear it. Jumping all the planes, trains, automobiles you want to. Be obnoxious as you want to. We them boys until you get some rings, Panthers. Listen, and let's keep this thing real. I am I'm a fan of Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I think Charlotte is my favorite city outside of New York. Charlotte. I don't know what about Charlotte. The John C. Smith University, Charlotte, North Carolina. I love Charlotte. Something about driving up 85, seeing the city, seeing the airplanes. It captivated me back in 1991. Was driving to school, and I'm a fan of Charlotte, but I'm not a Panthers fan. Mm-mm. No, no, no. You see the star. You see how we do. Hold up, just in case you. Hold up. Hold up. And see, it's gonna be Cowboy Monday tomorrow. So tomorrow I got another jersey. Tomorrow it's gonna be Cowboy Monday. We don't Doug, we don't hide, we don't make excuses. Listen, we don't hide, you know, Nile, Nile River. We don't hide, we don't duck, we don't run. We them boys. Listen. And nobody is going 17, 18 and 0. So let's get that fact out of the way. Nobody's going 18 and 0. So you're going to lose a game. And I really believe, now this is just me talking. I really believe that the Cowboys looked over the Panthers. We got the Commanders next week. This is not a real game. You know how to do, and they don't focus at the task at hand. And then this defense, we've got to talk about this defense. And that I hope that Jerry Jones, somebody does something this week. The defense is horrible. When I say that this defense is horrible, it might be get ready to be historically horrible. And we still got to get healthy. But again, no excuses. We don't make excuses, but it's got to get better. The defense is horrible. But having said that, let me go down this. Let me do the roll call of all these people I've heard from today. I ain't heard from in a while. Let me pull up my text messages. Let me get all these text messages out of the way. Crystal Rouse, um, Marquise, yeah, I'm going down the list. Janet, who is not a Panthers fan, but seems to be talking all this noise. Who else? Kenda Walker, look, cousin, love you. Talking all that junk. Steve, Roland, talking all that junk. Y'all must have won the Super Bowl today. Did y'all win the Super Bowl today? What did y'all win? Did y'all win the Super Bowl today? I just want to call out my friends. Hey, why don't I hear from y'all on the regular? Why do I just hear from y'all whenever it's time when the Cowboys lose, and all of a sudden now I get all these text messages and all this stuff on Facebook? Yeah, I'm not your ordinary Cowboy fan. You can call me you can call at me tomorrow. Hey, let's go sit down and do some lunch. Listen, if you got all that to talk about, you can talk about the Cowboys because we lost today. Listen, ain't nobody winning 18 games this season. Not every team. And right now, the Jets are historically low, 0-6. So listen, uh, if my Cowboys make some changes, and I believe that some changes are coming, because this is a historically bad defense. When you make Bryce Young look good, 3 for 3 in the freaking red zone. When you make Bryce Young look good, there's a problem. And I hope somebody in Cowboy land is thinking, hey, we need to make some changes. Because until you make some changes, it's just going to look the same. Joe, did I mention Joe now? Did I mention Brian? Not Joe now. Did I mention now? Now, did I mention? At any rate, listen, at the end of the day, we still them boys. Victoria Cole. We still them boys. Oh, Joel, now we still them boys. We still making noise. And watch this. We ain't going nowhere. Um, just because we lost a game, and all you Panthers fans is excited. Yeah, because you win a game. Because yeah, hey, no excuses today. Hey, we still them boys. Hold up, just in case you forgot. Hold on. Hope they don't flag me for this. But we still them boys. We still making noise. Watch this, and it's still was it 12 more weeks, 13 weeks left this season. So I think we'll be okay. I think we're not your ordinary Cowboy fan. This is Juan Johnson signing off. Another broadcast. Catch you in the next streams. Hey, we good. Cowboy fans. Now listen, let me say this real fast before I sign off. Cowboy fans, don't get too disheartened. Listen, every team goes up and down, the ebbs and the flows and injuries. You know, we got to get some folk back. Listen, every team has got injuries, so nobody can make no excuses about injuries, who's playing, who isn't playing. Every team has got injuries, some a little bit more prominent than others. So, what I want to say to all my Cowboy Nation, listen, don't get in the tizzy. Uh, don't fight back when all your peeps be calling you and texting you and talking about, oh, we won. Must have won a Super Bowl today. But until hold up. Until you get you a ring. Until, yeah. You know, I was looking up in the night sky and I was looking at the planets. I want to end with this. Let's look at the planets, and there's a planet out there, Saturn. Saturn got more rings than the Panthers. But we them boys. Hey, we them boys. We making noise. So until you get some rings, Panthers, you know, enjoy your win, enjoy your day. Hey, have fun. Hey, I'm glad for you, happy for you. But watch this. We still them boys. We still making noise. Juan Johnson, not your ordinary Cowboy.